the rally in Kitengela. That rally in Kitengela was mostly young people walking around the road, trumpeting whatever they were doing. They were having motorcycles and going all over the place very peacefully. In fact, a lot of people were telling me that I should pocket my phone.
Yeah.
I had my phone out taking videos and taking pictures. And these guys was all over the place.
Yeah.
And they did not steal from anybody. There was no fracas even among them.
There was none at all.
Something that we have always seen in other violent.
Yeah.
Even the supermarket people that were very afraid kept their doors open.
Yeah.
Nobody got into supermarkets.
Nobody got into supermarkets completely.
Even up the road, the other side, there were people actually just selling by the road.
Yeah.
They never closed their businesses,
Yes.
and there was nothing. This thing actually just bails for a short while.
Yeah.
When Kinasefona starts, we were all there.
Yeah.
There were just people listening, and then suddenly, boom to us.
And I think it was the hate of impunity.
I think that there was a phone call. There was a direction that came in, but it was very late.
Why do you think somebody would do that?
I just feel that there is an idea of trying to make these rallies. Perhaps they want to stop these rallies, and they are preparing on a way to stop them. And so perhaps they were claiming I think that what they really wanted was these boys to loot. So
But the people disappointed them. The boys never looted.
It was a very disappointment to the police.
Yeah.
That these people did not loot. These people were not stealing phones.
Yeah.
These people were doing absolutely nothing but wait for Sifuna.
In fact, for the first time, Jagira can tell you.
Yeah.
Whenever I've gone to rallies, even the Raila rallies,
Yeah.
I've always kept my phone away. Yesterday was the first time I went with my phone in and my headphones.
Yes.
And I was holding a Pocket 3 camera, which is very expensive.
Yes.
And these guys never bothered.
No one
bothered at all. And even after this tumtwa that happened,
Yes.
these guys just disappeared peacefully. There was nothing at all.
So I think that the government was really anticipating fracas. They were anticipating looting so that they can start having a narrative that these are thugs.
Yeah. But they found these are not thugs. They're just pure people.
Peace.
They're just pure people.
Yeah, because right now, even Murkomen, what can he say about the person that was shot? What did he do?
He has not said a thing.
What did he do?
In fact, all the media houses didn't know. Immediately I posted that thing when they started calling me.
You see, even there is a very interesting thing that I saw.
Yeah.
When we were now driving, that you were saying that you want to move back, but I insisted that we drive back and go actually to town. There were a group of 6 policemen.
Yes, on the left.
Yes, on the left.
Yes.
And they were trying to enter the corridor. Why? Why would they want to enter that corridor?
And there was nobody pelting any stones.
There was nothing.
Guys were just peaceful.
Yes.
In fact, they were running away from the police.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is how police actually kill people. They go into dingy places, start causing fracas in places where they shouldn't actually go into.
Yeah, because those guys were doing nothing.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah.
I think it's a good disappointment from the side of Okina Sifuna. And that is how our politics should be. If the police is trying to provoke you, keep off the police.
Yeah.
Just keep off them completely. Because I like the way Sifuna chaperoned the convoy out.
Yeah.
If these guys want to cause fracas, let us leave. And I think it's a disappointment. As somebody who has conveyed support for President Ruto before, I think my mind could change very fast. Because one thing I don't tolerate is impunity. We faced death of unmeasurable magnitudes, where people were even thrown into dams, etc. And this trial to reawaken impunity of that nature, this is not Uganda. This is Kenya. And if Ruto became president in 2022, anybody can be anything. We must not claw back the gains of democracy. And I think moving into Kakamega, and even, let me just say this before we go to Kakamega, what happened in Kitengela, just before Sifuna came in, the MC clearly put the ground. He said, we are not going to steal anybody's phone.
Okay.
We are not going to mess this rally. We are going to listen to the police, what they tell us we're going to do. In fact, the police were recommending that people move so that they open the road. I think that's the only thing that they defied, because they said there's the other road down. So let them follow the other less busy road. And the people cooperated, and the motorists were following the other less busy road, which is tarmacked. And they just occupied this space. And that MC clearly said, if there's a thief amongst us who will cause chaos, we will ensure we discipline that thief. And there was that level of organization which was meticulous, and these people generally came there to listen. And that is a level of discipline that if all of us take, we will not have these deaths. And the police must now grow up.
Yes. The other thing that is very interesting is that formerly the rally was not supposed to be where it was, on the road. They were supposed to set up inside the market.
Yes.
And goons were sent there by God knows who.
Yes, and they destroyed everything.
Destroyed everything. And so these people were forced to be on the road.
Yeah.
And I think that was another ploy to get them where they were supposed to be, so that they can be on the road, and so that they could have an idea or an excuse that, look, they are blocking the road, and this is a traffic that people need to pass.
Yeah.
And so that is what they were trying to do. In another 10 minutes, Kina Sifuna were out, and everybody would go back home.
Yes. And everybody actually had disappeared, and the message had already been passed. This level of provocation by the police is something that has to stop. The IG of police must, I think, call his conscience or call himself to order, so that he tells the police that siasa si wadui. It is, these guys are just trying to communicate a few things. Nobody really was abusing the president. I think it's the first rally where I never had any serious abuse towards the president. These guys were only chanting their own things, the one terms. They were talking about their very pertinent issues. I didn't hear any abuse from any political leader like other people. Like, for example, ODMA, where Sifuna and where Nani is, where this fellow from Migori is, Junet. If it was Junet in such a rally, he would hurl level of abuses, calling people mbuzi bila meno, calling them wezi, calling them what. But this one, there was nothing like that. These guys it was that level of excitement of young, disciplined people, which was not going to the level of provocation. And you remember, when we were exiting, we saw that police van that was even punctured by stepping on the glasses za magari yenye walipasua. Because they're the ones when you walipasua hizo magari. And it was running with a deflated tire with 7 policemen behind there, putting the lives of those policemen in direct danger, driving that car at a very high speed. That was very careless. And using of live bullets in such situations, I don't think it was the proper crowd dispersement.
Kitu nimeona leo Kitengela, ndugu yangu, Raila hajakufa. Raila amerudi. Haki kitu niliona, Yesu alikufa, akapelekwa kaburini. After siku 3, alirudi. Unaona? Raila alikufa, akazikwa. After mwezi 3, Raila amerudi. Kweli, wanabunge wenzangu, niliona Raila Kitengela. Sefuna we! Sefuna we! Sefuna tibi! Sefuna tialala! Babu we! Babu tibi! Babu tialala! Vijana we! Vijana tibi! Vijana ria! Sefuna we! Sefuna tibi! Sefuna pawaso! Sefuna pawaso! Sefuna kata! Sefuna kata! Babu kata! Babu kata! Nasema hivi! Aki Ruto! Wewe ni wantamu. Kitu tuliona. Nasema hivi. Atupige watu tear gas. Atufanye nini? Wewe ni wantamu. Nasema hivi.
Sifuna tengeneza Tuesday. Sisi kama Sifuna. Tuesday. Kwa barabara.
Nasema hivi. Because nimeona kitu inasumbua Sifuna na Babu. Lakini hii lora ile mlodinga. Na tulikaa sana bila kunuka tear gas. Lakini leo hii tunanuka tear gas. Sifuna oye! Babu oye! Babu ria! On Tuesday Sifuna tangaza. On Tuesday Babu tangaza. Lakini saa hii Ruto saa ni one time. Saa hii kitanda ni shot moja, lakini shot moja kila siku. Mpaka Ruto atoke kwa kiti. Kila kitu ni one time. Asante ni Mungu.
Hivi ndio politicians wetu tufanyia. Come. Ndawajengea barabara. Ona. Ndawajengea barabara. Free education. Ona. The jobs in Germany. Barabara itoke bandera ikuje. Anyway, you get the point.
words.